What are the usual French greetings? How to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, nice to meet you. Beyond all the correct greeting ways that you can learn, there are the actual ways of greeting that French use with each other. And that's what we learn today. The formal French greeting to say good morning and good afternoon are all summed up in good day, which is bonjour. Bon for good, jour for day. Bon, like in the song, c'est si bon. It's so good. When you're eating and you want to say that your meal tastes good, you can say c'est bon. Literally, it's good. Bonjour is a bit formal. Less formally, you say hello or hi in English, which are all summed up this time in salut. We don't pronounce the T in salut, because we usually don't pronounce the last letter of words when it's a consonant. You probably recognize the English salute, which is very formal in English, or even sounds military. And as often, English words with Latin roots get completely deformalized. They are less formal when they have an equivalent in French. Salut! And as in English, there is a dedicated greeting for evening time in French. Good evening is bonsoir. Bon for good, soir for evening. When should you say bonsoir exactly? Basically, when the sun goes down and at night. There is a funny, fake anxiety debate around that question, because no one really knows the exact time when you're allowed to say bonsoir and you can't say bonjour anymore. Just to tell you, it's not really important. Bonsoir is a bit formal and you use it at night. Just like good evening actually. I think it's like in English. But let me know if you agree. And when you meet people for the first time, you want to say your name. So say your name. Really, that's the most natural way. You say hello and you just say your name. Of course, you can also say my name is. And I recommend you the previous episode where I explained how to say my name is. Je m'appelle. And keep in mind that the French my name is or I am and you say your name is more for formal introductions. Before a group of people, for instance, or when there is a misunderstanding and you want to insist on your name. Otherwise, just say your name. Then how to say nice to meet you. Enchanté. But actually, you don't say nice to meet you a lot in French. Or you don't have to, and that's okay. You can let me know if you usually say nice to meet you in English. But it seems to me that it's more frequent in English than in French when you meet someone for the first time. That being said, I strongly recommend you to say nice to meet you in French by saying enchanté. Same as enchanted in English, but that doesn't mean that you are magic. It means that you are pleased. Enchanté is the pleased of pleased to meet you. Don't say to meet you. We know that you are pleased to meet that person at this moment. That would be unnatural in French. So why do I recommend you to say enchanté? It's more a social tip than a French tip. When you say enchanté, that makes a nice effect. It can be a little bit surprising depending on the context or just normal. But anyway, that's not too much. Nobody will find it weird. And that's why it's perfect. Try enchanté and you'll make a first nice impression. And if someone says enchanté to you, you should say enchanté as well. So good day for good morning and good afternoon. Bonjour. Good evening. Bonsoir. Hello and hi. Salut. When you want to say your name or watch the previous episode to understand why we say je m'appelle for my name is. And nice to meet you when you want to make a nice first impression. Enchanté. And that's all what you need for French greetings. Please consider subscribing so you don't miss a single episode of very cool French lesson. And a like would be nice. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye bye.